And protesters have clashed with federal agents in Minneapolis after the killing of a woman by U.S. immigration agents. President Trump has justified the shooting as the city's mayor has told Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, to get out. We'll tell you more about it in the latest report.
Anger mounted over the shooting of a woman by an immigration officer in the U.S. Midwestern city of Minneapolis as protesters demonstrating against the killing clashed with law enforcement agents on Thursday.
Quit your job!
The shooting in Minneapolis drew hundreds of protesters into the frigid streets near the scene, some of whom were met by heavily armed federal agents wearing gas masks who fired chemical irritants. Protesters held signs reading ICE Trump's Gestapo, while speakers led chants against immigration enforcement.
We all have to be out here to let everybody know that, at the end of the day, we're not going to stop because you're killing us. We're not going to stop. We're going to stay here, and we're willing to, let our lives be on the line for this.
Earlier, Democratic Governor Tim Walz placed the blame for the shooting on the Trump administration.
We have been warning for weeks that the Trump administration's dangerous, sensationalized operations are a threat to our public safety, that someone was going to get hurt. Just yesterday, I said exactly that. What we're seeing is the consequences of governance designed to generate fear, headlines, and conflict. It's governing by reality TV. And today that recklessness cost someone their life. I've issued a warning order to prepare the Minnesota National Guard. We have soldiers in training and prepared to be deployed if necessary.
U.S. authorities stated that the woman allegedly sought to ram Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers with the vehicle. U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem defended the ICE officer, calling the woman's actions a domestic act of terrorism.
ICE agents repeatedly ordered her to get out of the car and to stop obstructing law enforcement, but she refused to obey their commands. She then proceeded to weaponize her vehicle, and she attempted to run a law enforcement officer over. This appears as an attempt to kill, to cause bodily harm to agents, an act of domestic terrorism. The ICE officer, fearing for his life and the other officers around him and the safety of the public, fired defensive shots. He used his training to save his own life and that of his colleagues. He was treated at a local hospital, has been released, and is now with family.
U.S. President Donald Trump also said the Minneapolis shooting appeared to be an act of self-defense, claiming the woman aggressively resisted officers and deliberately ran over an ICE agent, prompting the officer to shoot her. The shooting reportedly happened at the 34th Street and Portland Avenue, Minneapolis. The woman, identified in local media as 37-year-old Rainey Nicole Good, was hit at point-blank range as she apparently tried to drive away from agents who were crowding around her car, which they said was blocking their way. Bureau Report DD India